If you've been told to rest, ice, and stretch your plantar fasciitis, you've been lied to. Seriously, if those things worked, your pain would be gone by now, right? But here's the truth. Your feet aren't fragile. They're undertrained and deconditioned. And today, I'm breaking down the 3 biggest plantar fasciitis myths that are keeping you stuck in pain and what you should be doing instead to actually fix it for good. So, if you've tried everything and you're still hobbling out of bed every morning, this one's for you. I'm Dr. Angela, and I'm the plantar fasciitis doc, and I'm all about helping you ditch chronic heel pain for good. Now, let's get into it. Most plantar fasciitis treatment advice is outdated, passive, and completely wrong. In this video, I want to share with you the 3 most common lies that keep you in pain and how to flip them into progress. Lie number 1, you just need to rest and let it heal on its own. I hear this all the time, but my doctor told me to wear these super supportive shoes, ice it, rest, and just give it time. And while that sounds reasonable, it's not how the body works. Plantar fasciitis isn't a rest problem, it's a load problem. When your fascia and foot muscles are weak, disorganized, and untrained, they can't handle normal stress like walking, standing, or running. Resting only makes them weaker. You feel a little better while you rest, but the moment you start moving again, boom, the pain comes right back. So instead of avoiding load, we have to rebuild load tolerance. That means strengthening your foot, arch, and lower leg so they can do their job without breaking down. If you take one thing from this video, remember this. Plantar fasciitis heals through movement, not avoidance. Another reason rest doesn't work is because plantar fasciitis is almost never caused by a single moment of injury. It's caused by accumulated weakness over time. Years of stiff shoes, weak intrinsic foot muscles, limited toe mobility, and lack of foot strength all add up until your fascia finally says, I can't keep doing this. I'm done. And here's something most people don't realize. When you rest, you're also resting the very muscles that need to be stronger for you to recover. So you're unintentionally prolonging the problem. Think about any other area of your body, your knee, your shoulder, your back. We don't rest our way out of weakness, we strengthen our way out of it. Your feet are exactly the same. And one more point, rest actually reduces blood flow. But fascia heals from circulation, heat, and movement, not immobility. That's why your first steps in the morning are so painful. Everything is cooled down, tightened up, and stiffened while you slept. So rest feels logical, but it backfires every time. By the way, I have a free resource for you. If you want my step-by-step roadmap to resolve PF at home, just put the word guide in the comments and I'll send it your way. Lie number 2, apply ice to calm inflammation. We've all heard to roll your foot on a frozen water bottle. This one's tricky because icing can actually feel great in the moment, but if you've had plantar fasciitis for longer than a few weeks, inflammation isn't your problem anymore. New research shows plantar fasciitis is more similar to a tendinopathy injury, meaning to heal the tissues, you need remodeling and repair, not initiating inflammatory measures. So when you ice it every night, use anti-inflammatory meds or get cortisone shots, you're not helping the tissues rebuild. You're actually interrupting the healing process. What the fascia really needs is circulation, remodeling, and controlled load, not more icing and numbing. I totally get the temptation to cool it down, especially when it's throbbing, but healing requires motion and blood flow. Let me explain why icing doesn't fix the root cause. A tendinopathy is basically tissue that has lost strength, lost organization, and lost elasticity. The collagen fibers inside the fascia become messy and disorganized, almost like a frayed rope. Ice does nothing to restore those structures. What does restore it is progressive loading, which literally tells the collagen fibers how to realign. This is why so many people feel good for 20 minutes after icing, and then the pain returns exactly the same because nothing changed. Cortisone shots fall into the same category. They can numb pain temporarily, but they also weaken tissues over time. And in many cases, they can prolong your recovery by months. So instead of trying to numb the fascia, we have to retrain it. That's the only thing that produces long-term results. So the next time you reach for the ice pack, think, is this helping me rebuild or just helping me cope? Line number 3, stretching is necessary to increase range of motion. For years, stretching was the go-to advice for plantar fasciitis. But here's the problem. You can't stretch your way to strength. Static stretching, which is holding a stretch for 30 to 60 seconds, might feel good for a few minutes, but it doesn't train your fascia to handle load. The plantar fascia doesn't need to be stretched. It needs to be supported by strong, active muscles and tendons. So instead of stretching, start strengthening. When you strengthen the intrinsic muscles of your foot and your calf muscles through progressive loading, something amazing happens. Your fascia becomes more flexible, more elastic, and more resilient naturally. That's how you gain mobility and strength at the same time. So, what actually works? Progressive loading. That's the key principle behind tendinopathy rehab, and it applies perfectly to PF. It means gradually increasing intensity, resistance, and load to your feet and fascia, tendons, and muscles. That helps them get stronger over time. Start small and build consistently. You're retraining your fascia to absorb force, not hide from it. So forget rest, ice, and stretching. It's time to strengthen, load, and move. Your feet aren't broken. They just need the right kind of rehab and the right approach. I shot another video where I shared the best shoes and the ones to avoid for PF. Watch that one next.